Sounding good. How do you guys sound? See you up on stage. Sound alright?
Sounds loud.
It sounds pretty loud, but it sounds quite good. I could use a bit more drums.
Actually, to be honest, you can never really tell at soundcheck because immediately as soon as people get into the room, the acoustics of it change completely.
Yeah.
So it's like guesswork.
Warm moving bodies.
Yep, soaking up sound.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Nice. You're recording, yeah?
Oh, I am, yeah.
So the first one to watch you guys was, firstly, thanks for meeting us.
No problem. We have a little bit of time now.
Cool. So you guys are on 6 albums now.
Yes.
Do you have a formula?
Do we have a formula?
No!
Yes, we do.
What are you talking about?
Goes
You haven't
like
told me
verse,
what the
chorus,
formula
verse,
is.
chorus, middle eight, guitar solo, double chorus.
That's probably not as true as you think.
No, it's probably not, but no, we don't really. We just like to make rock music the way that we would like to hear it from another band. And
That's a formula.
Yeah, and there are bands out there that we really like, but you know, this is the way that we do it, and we're like, I don't know, there's a certain thing when the four of us get in a room together and make music, and sometimes we kind of push the box a little bit wider and try a few other things, but it's normally within those parameters. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice.
We didn't in regards to the new record, there wasn't a formula, but there was a manifesto.
Yeah, because the whole Chris Cool thing.
Well, no, not even getting into the
artwork, but I think on other records, you know, we've had more of a luxury of time because we've either been living in the same country or we've been around each other, you know, touring. And so we're like, oh, I've got this song, and then, you know, eventually you have enough songs to go and make a record.
Yeah.
And this time we're like, we just happened to sort of be in New Zealand to do just one show, like a festival at the start of this year.
Yeah.
And let's book. You know, we've got a handful of songs. We've got like 2 songs. Why don't we go and record? Like, oh man, when are we actually going to see each other again this year? Book a few more days. We'll write some more songs. So we ended up, I think we had 4 or 5 days working on songs, arranging things, arranging some demos, and writing songs together.
Yeah.
And then we had 4 days in the studio.
So, ergo manifesto. Decide what kind of songs we're going to write, how we're going to do it all up front because there's not enough time. So it's like, we're going to make a record, it's going to sound like between 1968 and 1973. Try not to deviate too much outside of that box. You know, and we all have to agree that that's the kind of record we make. Hands up, yep, everyone agrees. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So when you know what you want at the end before you start at the beginning, it makes it a lot easier and quicker. To get to the end point, and as Dolph said, we didn't have as much time, so that's what we did. That was the formula.
So did you guys bring songs to the sessions? Because you all live.
We had ideas percolating, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Christian lives here in London. The other guys live in 2 different cities in New Zealand, and I live in Stockholm and Sweden. Yeah. And there was some like rough kind of ideas sort of floating around, but it didn't really take that long to flesh out. And we didn't really want it to be like an sort of academic or intellectual process. It was more just like, this is how it goes, just push record. I mean, Christian said a couple like dates that, you know, that was kind of the way we wanted to record it, you know, not really close mics on drums and just doing things more kind of quick and open.
Yeah, but that's like the years weren't so specific. It's
more
more
not
a guideline.
The recording.
You know, it has to fall in this general area. And because when you try and achieve something, 9 times out of 10 you fail, but maybe something interesting happens on the way there.
Yeah, I think we kind of lucked out in that respect. Like on other records before, we said, oh, should we try to make it sound, should we try to make this kind of record, should we try to make this kind of record? And we always sort of like shot that idea down as being too restrictive and too, that's going to be really contrived and forced. And then this time around when we actually tried it, it feels very easy.
We had to do it too.
Yeah, we had to.
We didn't have enough time to like.
And most of the time, pragmatism can.
It's a record of pragmatism.
Yeah, but most of the time that can lead to some really lame things, like people say, you know, a camel is a horse made by committee. You know what I mean? Because it's too much like talking about things and too much pragmatism that doesn't seem to work.
Sorry.
Unprofessional.
Sorry.
You don't want to talk to
I do, but I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
That's cool. So, because you're on 6 albums now, have you learned from mistakes or things that you didn't like before?
I'd say like your songwriting, you kind of evolves and you kind of go, oh, this is what I'm capable of, this is what I'm not flip side of that is, to totally contradict that statement, once you're 6 records in, you kind of feel like, well, you know, I have a body of work. If I want to try something completely different or something a little bit more alien, I should feel comfortable to do so. It's kind of a combination of both, unfortunately. It's not a very good answer.
6 records in makes it really easier in the studio. It's like, I want it to sound like this. Well, I know if I turn this and I do that, it will sound like that.
Yeah,
on the first record, you don't know. And you spend 2 days plugging things in to discover you were wrong. So that made a difference.
Yeah, like the last few years we've recorded a lot in this one particular studio in New Zealand, and we've got to sort of learn the ins and outs of that place and get into a really fast rhythm and quick way of working together.
Is there anything that you didn't want to do on this record? So anything maybe you've listened back to old records or things where you played a show and gone, do you know what, that's boring, I don't want to play it anymore. Like boring for yourselves as opposed to boring to someone else.
I don't know, I just
I've never really thought about it like that.
I don't really think about it like that. I was just trying to get the record made really fast. So it was like, yeah, that sounds good, go. I mean, on other records I would have said, oh, you know, we need to get some friends in to come and sing on this, or I don't want to hear myself backing myself on backing vocals, and this time I forget it. So I think I pretty much sing, I'm the only one singing on the record. Is there anyone else singing on the record?
I didn't know anyone else.
I don't think there is.
I
On other records, usually in backing vocals and stuff, we'll have different people. Because that actually sounds better. But this time around, we didn't have enough time.
We didn't have time, and it was just at the finishing the record was just me and him hunkered down in the studio.
Because we did do a few like overdubs and things back in Sweden, like vocals and a few bits and bobs with the guitar.
It was just us losing our minds.
Yeah. But there was actually a few songs left over that I think are actually pretty good. But we probably we got far too down the rabbit hole, and we're like, forget it, record's over.
Time.
Time.
Our manager's going, should be finished now. Why isn't it finished?
And so you guys all have other jobs as well. So you got the studio.
The studio, and I play in another band too in Sweden, like a Swedish band.
Oh, nice.
Imperial State Electric. So I'm on tour with them. Maybe 50 shows a year, 50, 60, 70 shows a year. Actually, before this tour started, we started on Monday. I was out in Germany, so I flew from Germany to London on Sunday, and we had kind of like half rehearsal Sunday night, and then the tour started on Monday. Bristol.
Breakneck speed
That's why
rehearsal.
my voice is like this.
And then you're making pedals.
I make guitar pedals, yes.
See, I tried to do this. I bought
Make guitar
mod
pedals?
kits.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is. I bought a soldering iron and a mod kit, and it's still just sat with all the things just plugged into it and not
Good intentions.
I just don't know what I'm doing. So how did you get into that?
I started out doing the same, and then I was like, I want to know how it works.
Yeah.
So I started learning how it works, and I burnt myself many times with soldering iron.
Yeah.
I figured out what I was doing, and then started selling them and making some money here and there.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What do the other guys do?
Phil is he's done that a lot over the years, and before we kind of like started doing the band a bit more seriously, he was like a world ranked player actually.
Serious?
Yeah, he's really good. And Ben plays a lot of drums and like for other bands and stuff.
Nice. Cool. So that can be busy outside of doing the Datsuns then. So it's not like a full-time thing anymore. Or is it not like
well, I mean, there's a few different reasons for that, but mainly it's an interesting thing. Like, you know,
It's really expensive to live on both sides of the world.
yeah. So if we want to even do like a brief, short tour, it's like, okay, we've got to fly this guy from here, or this guy, or we have to fly, you know. So when we do decide to go out, it's like
We're already in the hole money-wise before the first show.
That's my thought. You know, we can't just do short tours. So we're on tour now until Christmas. Yeah.
It must be quite fun if you guys haven't seen each other for a while, to get together and just go and do what you do.
Totally. I mean, it's kind of there's a lot of freedom and like, you know, playing songs on stage.
Yeah.
It can be quite therapeutic.
Yeah. There's something we were talking about on the way up here actually was we've been to you guys before. And the energy on stage is always electric. Always. Like, if you guys were all living in that box together, and you got it always go. If you guys kind of do a tour, do a show, then disband, come back then, it's like you've got half an hour to your house. And then it's like bang, you're on stage tomorrow. How do you kind of get that back quickly?
I don't know. it's always been there every way we perform, so it feels strange to perform the songs any other way.
The music encourages and deserves that kind of energy. If you get up there and you don't do it, then it may as well not bother you. So you have to, even if you're feeling pretty tired, you have to summon something from the depths and do it. You know.
So when you guys are recording, are you like kind of bending backwards, like playing solos and like going nuts, or are you just kind of sat down like
Definitely.
cross-legged, just sort of playing it like this kind of thing?
That's what you should be thinking about when you listen to this. No, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more studied.
Yeah,
just slightly.
Yeah. And do you guys have any band goals? Like,
Goals?
I think you wanted to maybe from when you first started to now. Like, do you think
I actually think the goals haven't changed.
What were they?
I think we would probably both agree that we just want to keep making records and making music.
Which
That's basically.
is how the thing to try to be doing in this day and age.
Yeah. But I mean, I always think every time we make a record, it's advanced somewhere and it's gone somewhere different, and it's exciting to start a new one. As soon as we finish one, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to make the next one because it'll be better than this. You know, we already have